Really nice. Got to show you these toilets as well. Look at this. £54 in total for these 3 desserts.
18 quid each.
You're mad. They give you the cakes in these lovely little presentation boxes. Quite excited to try this. Sorry. So this is the passion fruit. Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
This one is the hazelnut donut.
Having a photo.
Oh, that's so about 5 years ago, maybe. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's vlog. I hope everybody is keeping very well. If you're in the UK, I hope you're having a very enjoyable, I think it's called the early May bank holiday today, isn't it? What's the date today? 5th of May. Hope everybody is having a lovely bank holiday Monday. I'm just at the train station. It's currently about 10 to 10. I'm off to London to go and see Stuart for the day. We're having, I guess you could call it a little bit of a sibling day out together. Basically, I'm in London tomorrow. I'm working in London tomorrow. I've got to be there fairly early. So I was going to stay at Stuart and Davies tonight. But I said to Stuart, would he fancy doing something today? If I head up a bit earlier, we could kind of make a bit of a day of it. To which he said yes. So today we're off to the London Dungeons, which I can't really film. Well, I can't film in there at all. There's a strict no photography and video policy at the London Dungeons. So I can't really film what we do in there, but I'll certainly let you know what we get up to, and I'll film everything that we do after the London Dungeons. There's also, which I just need to check, I'm going to kill the pronunciation on this, so apologies to anybody that might be French. Stuart wants to go to Cedric, I think it's Cedric, it's not Cedric, I think it's Cedric Grolet. It is the first what is wrong with me? It is the first patisserie. It is the first patisserie. There we go. It's the first patisserie by Cedric Grolet outside of France, which is located in Knightsbridge. I believe they sell, obviously, pastries, but donuts, cakes. Very expensive. I had a look on their website and we're talking like £18 a piece. They do sound absolutely amazing. Some of the popular items include the red apple hazelnut donut, peanut Paris Brest, B-R-E-S-T, is it Brest? I think we're going to head there after the London Dungeons. I've never been to the London Dungeons. I hear it's supposed to be scary. Like, I'm not trying to be Mr. Billy Big, but these things don't tend to scare me because I know they can't touch you. Like Scaresville, I went to Scaresville twice years ago and it didn't faze me really at all. I'll let you guys know how we get on with that. Later on this evening, Stuart and Davey are also looking after Brody, who is the most adorable French bulldog you've ever seen. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing Brody. There is a very special flypast, Red Arrows, a Lancaster bomber, as well as other jets and aeroplanes, but I think that is actually at 12:30, which is going to go over the capital, go down the mole. But I actually think we go into the London Dungeons at 12:30, and I think the fly pass is due at 12:30 over the capital. So I think we could potentially miss that. Right, I've got 10 minutes before the train gets here. I'm going to head to the platform now. I hope you enjoy the vlog. At Colchester, when I was in the car park about to go to get the train. Idiots. At Colchester train station, I was just about to get out of my car, go to the train. I couldn't find my phone anywhere. Spent about 5 minutes looking for my phone, getting very flustered, very stressed out. Couldn't find it anywhere. I thought I'm gonna have to drive all the way home, get somebody to ring my phone and find it that way. Couldn't find it anywhere. Getting very flustered. Get out of the car. And at this point, I'm talking to anyone. By this point, I've got about 5 minutes before my train leaves. And do you know how big Colchester train station car park is? Enormous.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a walk to get to the train station. I had about 5 minutes before my train was due. Couldn't find my phone anywhere. Get out of my car. Sitting on top of the car, isn't it? We are about to leave to go to the London Dungeons. It's 11:30 at the minute. It should take about 20 minutes to get there. Are you excited to go to the London Dungeons?
Very excited.
All the touristy stuff in London I've not really done. Would you go to other countries, do all the touristy stuff? The touristy stuff on your doorstep, I've never done.
Well, today's your day.
So it's that. And I was also telling everybody, what's this bakery that we're going to? No, it's a patisserie, sorry.
Alexa, how do you properly pronounce Cedric Grolet patisserie?
I'm not quite sure how to help
Useless.
you with that.
Feel free
Really?
to ask me about anything that's on your mind.
How
I'm
do you-
ready to go.
How do you correctly pronounce Cedric Grolet bakery? How do you properly pronounce?
It looks like your question got cut off.
Oh
Could
my
you please finish
God.
it? I'd be happy to help.
Okay, can you tell me how to correctly pronounce Cedric Grolet Bakery?
Correct pronunciation of Cedric Grolet in French is Cedric Grolet.
Cedric Grolet.
That is where we're going after the London Dungeons. What is so special about this place?
It's very expensive.
About £18 a piece.
That's not why I want to go, it's just the cakes look really good. Alexa,
Oh.
is Borough Market open on Bank Holiday Mondays?
Borough Market on Southwark Street in London is open until later today at 5 p.m.
Okay, maybe we can go there then. Thank you.
So we'll go to Borough Market as well. Before we go though, Stuart, why don't you give us a little tour of your bookshelves? I've never seen a bookshelf with so many random pieces. Go on.
Okay, don't get too close because I'm dusted. I'm a Harry Potter fan and Lord of the Rings fan, obviously. Let's start with this teddy bear.
It's a very old teddy bear.
Do you know where it come from?
Auntie Nancy.
Auntie Nancy. So this teddy bear must be around
I've got one of those.
90 years old.
90?
Well, she got it when she was a little girl.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Must be around 90 years old. So
I thought she bought them for us when we were little.
no.
Oh, really?
You
So
can
she...
tell that's from like
No way. Can I? Let's
I
have a
think
look.
stuff with straw.
No way. Yeah, I've got one of these. I didn't realise that. Wow, 90 years
So
old.
that's from when she was a little girl. Harmonica.
Go on.
Because I wanted to learn the harmonica at one point, but I never did. How do you... Oh.
You're like Billy Joel.
There's a little
Oh yeah, go on. Let's have a look at the.
Be careful of the dust.
That's very sweet. Who got you that?
That was one of Davey's friends. Ukulele, another phase I went through. It's out of tune. Oh, it's really out of tune. Another phase that I went through. Also needs tuning.
That is my didgeridoo. I don't. When did you steal that?
This doesn't work anymore, it's got a crack in. No.
Can I just say, when did you take this from me? Because I never gave you that.
I've had it years.
Always wondered where that went.
Literally after I moved out. I drove around
Lovely.
from Australia. Having a photo.
Oh, that's so about 5 years ago, maybe. About 5 years ago, Stuart was very generous, and he treated us all to the Ritz for dinner. Was it 3 course? It was like 5 course. It was
Can't remember.
one of the best dinners of my life.
Post-lockdown treat. A fan
Lovely.
from Seville.
What are these?
I found them in Nana's loft.
Oh, really?
Don't get too close to that dust.
What is it?
It's just an old vase.
Oh, you put the flowers.
Yeah, but I quite liked them.
I've ditched the jacket because it's actually warming up out there, and I'm starting to regret now that I didn't bring my sunglasses. Bakerloo line to Waterloo, and then it's about a 5-minute walk to the dungeons. Guys, we're here, we're about to go in. Stuart, are you nervous? Right, I can't film anymore, but we'll talk to you when we get out. Where's the toilet? Straight down, Stuart. We're trying to find the toilet. Guys, we've just come out of the London Dungeons. We'll tell you about that properly later. But as we walked out, the flypast for VE Day was happening. So the first one was the Lancaster bomber. The significance of seeing a Lancaster bomber flying in the air is amazing because there's only 2 in the world that can still fly. So I feel so lucky that we got to see that in person. And then we saw all the other planes. Then it finished on the red arrows with the red, white and blue smoke at the end going down the mole. Absolutely amazing.
The mole.
The mouth. Sorry, not the mole, the mouth. Amazing though, seeing that in person, that was so cool. We're in, is it B-Dales of Borough, in Borough Market. We just went for some triple cooked chips, which were really nice. We went to Drunk Cheese after. I've never tasted cheese like it. It reminded me of something out of Willy Wonka. One of them in particular, there was a Prosecco cheese, and about 5 seconds after chewing it, you just taste this beautiful Prosecco. It was so nice. What did you buy? You bought the goat's cheese?
Truffle goat's cheese.
Truffle goat's cheese. It was so nice, and the lady was very kind. She gave us those little samples of all different cheeses. So Stuart bought the truffle goat's cheese. But we've just come to this little wine bar. I've got a little Prosecco. What have you got?
Well, it's a Chardonnay, but I don't know if the other.
It's a Chardonnay. He's got a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay Viognier, Moulin de Gassa, I think.
And I've also picked up 2 donuts from Bread Ahead, which I'm going to have later on. They've got a bit messy, but one of them is a pistachio and the other one is a creme brulee donut. What is it?
It's a pistachio. It's a pistachio cannoli.
Stuart's just bought me a pistachio cannoli.
£2 for that.
£2 the size of it. It's worth it though. Lovely. Lovely. What have you got?
Lemon.
What's it called?
I think it's called Cedric Grolet.
We're going to the bakery now.
I'm just a bit concerned that 1, there'll be a big queue, and 2, whether there'll actually be anything left or not, because it's now half full.
We've just been to see Cedric. We've acquired the pastries, which look absolutely amazing. It's in the Mandrake Hotel. Mandrake Hotel, but gotta show you these toilets, guys. Aren't these toilets? These are rather nice, aren't they? Look at these. What do you think, Stuart?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely.
Just on my home.
That's what I thought. So I bought the hazelnut donut. Stuart bought the... I can't remember. Basically, it's going to be a surprise for everybody.
One's passion fruit, one's peanut.
Passion fruit and a peanut butter. So passion fruit, we're going to try them at Stuart's. We'll let you know what we think. Got to show you these toilets as well. Look at this. Have you seen a toilet like that before? I've not. How does it? Just like that, I guess. Bougie. Stuart, did you see that?
Yeah, no.
Look at this. Oh, look, it's refilling. Look at this. It reminds me of one of those... Do you remember those ornaments people used to have with little fishes floating about? Ready? Bougie. We've just got back, guys. I had a little pit stop at Blank Street.
A little pit stop.
I'm absolutely exhausted, and I think it's because I had 2 glasses of wine. So I got an iced matcha latte from Blank Street. They did have some specials on, but I didn't get a special just because I didn't want to compromise the taste. How much did these cost, Stuart?
£54.
£54 in total for these 3 desserts.
18 quid each.
£18 each.
Shut up, is Brody here already?
I think Brody's here. Brody.
Oh, you
And we've also got a Brody.
Oh, you're a good boy.
Bless him.
I'm a good boy.
Hello. Hello, mister. Hello. Hey. 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 Oh. Yay, mister. You're mad. I'd like to learn guitar.
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric.
Cedric.
Cedric. Cedric. Like Cedric, but Cedric.
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric, but yeah.
Cedric Grolet.
Yeah.
Okay, Cedric Grolet, yeah?
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric.
Cedric Grolet.
Cedric Grolet? Is that Gro?
Oh, I don't know. I'm awful.
Grolet. Cedric Grolet.
You just changed it again.
I think it's Cedric Grolet.
Cedric Grolet.
Yeah, that looks right, yeah.
Okay, guys, we've just got back from Cedric Grolet. Cedric Grolet, the Berkeley. What does the Berkeley mean? Bakery, do you think?
Berkeley. It's the name of a hotel. Cedric Grolet is in the Berkeley Hotel.
That's where we've just got back from. So we bought... How much did we spend in total, was it? £54 on 3 desserts, but which is a lot of money. But then I said to Stuart, that's probably no different to what you would pay in a high-end restaurant for a dessert anyway.
Yeah,
You're just taking the dessert away.
Yeah.
I guess if you look at it like that. But I'll tell you what, they give you a lovely little presentation bag to put the desserts in. Okay, and is this the receipt from the place? Sainsbury's. And they give you some... Hold on. It's the second time he's done that.
You scared
First
him?
was in the corner of my... Why?
Because he's scared of
Spit
those
all over me, I
noises.
think one of that cake. They give you the cakes in these lovely little presentation boxes, don't they? So you open this up. Hold on. How lovely is that? You get a gold box
Why are you panting so much?
at Cedric Grolet at the Berkeley. So this one here, this is peanut butter, isn't it?
Peanut butter. Mmm. It's very peanutty.
This is the peanut butter. It's all £18 each.
Peanut Paris breast. Sweet dough. Peanut. Hold on a minute. What is it?
So this.
You're going to have to crop it after each time I tell you.
I do look pink, don't I? Why do I look so pink? So this one here, this is the peanut butter. Now I'm a little bit funny with peanut butter. Years ago, what are those little sweets, dessert, cupcake things that peanut
Reese's
butter?
Cups.
Reese's Cups.
They're the
Yeah,
best.
They are. Well, I used to think they are. About 10 years ago, I had a Chinese followed by some Reese's Cups, and I was violently ill, which I don't think had anything really directly to do with either the Chinese or the Reese's Cup, but the association and peanut butter ever since has made me feel a little bit... I don't know where I stand with peanut butter, but I'm thinking it's got to be nice from this place. Sweet dough, peanut croustillant,
Croustillant. Peanut croustillant.
peanut croustillant, peanut
Peanut jandouille.
jandouille,
peanut gel, peanut cream.
That's what this is.
What's a peanut?
They also give you this lovely little cutlery set.
I'm excited.
We struggled to find it, but you do just have to go in the hotel. What's it called? The
Mandrake.
Mandrake. It doesn't look like Mandrake.
Berkeley. I'm talking about like
You were calling it the Mandarin earlier.
I was.
Right, guys, forget what I was saying earlier. He was telling me that we were in the Mandarin Hotel, but we weren't.
I didn't say Mandarin, I said Mandrake.
Mandrake. We were actually
Is
in
that even a...
the Berkeley Hotel.
Berkeley.
Hotel, which is just off of Hyde Park Corner tube station.
Oh, there is a Mandarin
I
hotel.
thought there was a Mandarin Hotel, but that's not where we were earlier, is it?
No.
No.
We've not been there today.
The hotel is called the Berkeley.
Berkeley.
Berkeley. The hotel is called the Berkeley, and Cedric Grolet is inside the hotel. Right. It took us a little while to find the bakery, patisserie, restaurant, but it's inside the hotel. It's a very high-end hotel. We were going to sit down and eat the desserts in there, but there's no way we could have filmed properly without disturbing people and being told to leave. So we brought them back to try them now. So you get a lovely little cutlery set. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Sorry. Did we only get one?
We've got a fork in there.
Yeah, how's that going to help?
Will you have the fork, I have the spoon?
How am I going to eat with a fork? Sorry, how am I going to eat with a knife?
What?
We need to knife and fork.
No, you just...
Oh, you're using the spoon, I see. Okay, right. Quite excited to try this. Where did you hear about this?
I saw it on social media.
Oh, it's quite... Oh,
You
blimey.
could just...
Really?
You could just put your fork in there and... Why don't you take... Right, hold on a minute. This is going to
Should we get a plate?
You can take it out of the box.
If I don't want to hold it with my bare hands, it'd be
No,
dirty.
look.
Shall I hold it and you cut it?
Why don't you just...
Shall we just dip
Yeah.
it in that? Okay. Aren't they beautiful? Look how... You have to touch it to get
Why
it
don't you
out.
just bite it like an apple?
Not take it in turns.
Yeah.
It's not very civilised, is it? Do you
Well,
mind
this
if I
is-
touch it with
This
my
is
thumb?
painful. No.
You do or you don't? Does that mean you
I
do?
don't like...
Okay, sorry.
No, what are you doing?
Oh, look. It's the inside. Do you see the inside? Do you see the inside? Okay. Right, we need to get this knife out. That's it. That's it, yep.
Oh, it's very hard.
It's really hard.
What the hell?
Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of that.
Just bite it like an apple. I'm salivating.
Just hold it.
Yeah.
Nah. It's going to go everywhere.
It won't.
You should have my phone.
A little bit. And on the floor.
Sorry, I'll clean it up.
Is it good? Did your nose enjoy that? I'm going to eat around the other side. Your nose is...
My clue.
No.
Not really. Is that clean?
Yes. I think so.
That ain't clean.
Well, I know, because you just wipe your face with it.
Am I clean now?
Yes.
Very mild.
It's heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy. It's very, very
you
rich,
get any
very
of that?
creamy. I didn't get any of the main bit. It's very difficult to eat like this. Jeez. Lovely, isn't it? It's not too overpowering. What do you think?
I was expecting that
I
to be...
expect more flavour.
Yeah, it's very. That's what I'm. It's very
I
mild,
like the
isn't
flavour.
it?
I do like the
That
flavour.
tastes like a really mild peanut butter.
Yeah.
But I think it needs to be, because otherwise, if that was really strong, that would be really sickly. Because that's very, there's a lot there.
I agree. For me, just because of what I was telling you guys earlier about my relationship with peanut butter, if that was any more peanut butter,
You say peanut butter really weird.
it would
Budder is how you say it.
peanut butter, it would. I think I'd find it a bit too much. So I'm actually quite happy with the level of peanut butter there, but it is mild. So if you're a massive fan of peanut butter, I think you could potentially be a little bit disappointed.
No, I don't think so, because
you not?
I'm a massive fan of peanut butter.
Oh, that bit's lovely. What's in the middle? There's loads of layers to it. Oh look, do you see all that?
I think that could be sickly if you go that whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, might as well just have this bit. Just show you that.
Is that your jaw clicking? Just always do that.
Sorry. So, when you get into this bit, that's lovely. That's really nice.
What is that?
I don't know. It just very peanut butter again, but it's the texture. Isn't it? The centre's the best bit.
Very nice.
Isn't that lovely? Shall we leave that there? What would you rate that out of 10? Wait. What would you rate that out of 10? I'm going to go 7.5.
Are you? I want to try the other ones first, and then I'm going to rate it.
Okay.
Because I think I really like that.
I do like it as
But I
well.
might like that one more, and I might change my rating for that.
Would you say that's icing or this bit?
No.
Cream?
I'm making more cream than icing. It's definitely not ice.
All the cream bit, again, it has a hint of peanut butter, but it's not too strong.
I really like that.
There's a lot going on. The centre of it, I really like. You've got to get into the centre. The bit on the outside, I think, is a little bit tame.
I've been craving the crunch of biting into this, because whenever I've seen a video, it's been really crisp and crunchy.
I'll let you have that moment.
So I do want that first bite,
That's
if that's
fine.
okay.
What is it?
Passion fruit. So
this is the passion fruit, and it actually looks like
It's
passion
vegan.
fruit. It's vegan as well.
it's passion fruit gel, fresh passion fruit, vegan passion fruit ganache.
There we go. Does it smell?
Be careful. You'll probably smell what you...
No, there is. It's not a passion fruit smell. It smells like a chocolatey smell. No, smell.
Yeah, I reckon that's white chocolate on the outside.
Do you think? Ooh. Blimey. Christ, you've had half of it.
Uh-oh.
Well,
You better tell that before it falls.
oh my god.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Dave, you can't try that one, I don't think.
You can try that with my hand.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
I think if you like passion fruit, you'd love that. But I don't actually really like passion fruit.
How are
You might as well just put all of that in.
How are you supposed to eat this?
Ah, with a spoon.
Please excuse my hand being a plate.
Just spat on it. It just tastes like real passion fruit.
Very sharp, isn't it?
What is that outside bit? It's white chocolate.
Yeah. I agree with you. If you're a passion fruit fan, you'll enjoy this.
Well, it is passion fruit inside, isn't it? I'm not a massive
It's got
fan.
real bits of passion fruit.
But I'm not a real fan of passion fruit, so it's a nice flavour. I wouldn't rush to get that again.
No.
That's very
It's really crunchy and sharp.
that's the seeds.
It's alright. I wouldn't get that again.
It's really weird watching you spoon that out of your hand and
But I'm sorry, that is really gross, but I had no other choice. Let me just go and wash my hands. Spicy.
spicy.
There's a tang in my mouth. That weren't worth £18.
No.
I reckon I'm going to like this. I think this is a bit of me, this one. So this one is the hazelnut donut. Any more description on that?
There's a lot of hazelnut in there, a lot of chocolate.
Basically a hazelnut donut.
Ganache,
Okay.
yeah. So be warned, because I think that is going to be the same
Explosive.
texture as
The passion fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the texture.
Same as the passion fruit, isn't it?
I feel that.
It's heavy.
Yeah, very heavy. It's like what are those balls at school? Shot put.
Am I going in? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Isn't that lovely?
I need a bit more of that.
What's that?
Hazelnut donut.
That's the best one.
Lovely, isn't it?
Is that white chocolate?
I was
again?
going to say. I think we've got white chocolate going on here. White chocolate, normal chocolate, hazelnut, a few other bits and bobs happening.
Anything left out? I don't know if I want that. Just like, you might as well finish that.
Oh,
I don't want that. After what you just like fingered it.
not finger it.
No, it's like moulded to the shape of your fingers. You can finish that, honestly. That's really tasty. Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero
Rocher.
Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher.
That's very nice.
Well, least favourite definitely passion fruit.
Out of 10, I'd give that a...
So originally you said some.
The peanut butter I gave 7.5. I'd still give that a 7.5. Nothing's changed there. The passion fruit, I don't mind passion fruit, but I'm not a massive advocate of passion fruit.
No.
So I'd probably give that a 5. It wasn't not nice. It's just passion fruit.
If you like passion fruit, you'd probably give it a solid 10.
Exactly. Whereas I'm not too fussed about passion fruit, so I'm going to give that a 5. And then that one, I'm going to give an 8.5.
Only a point above the peanut one.
Yeah,
What could have?
because I don't think any of them are worth £18.
No, they're
So
not.
I think
But
that's why.
But regardless of the price, because the price doesn't come into the scoring.
Well,
So-
it does a little bit. You
Well,
pay
I'm not basing
over
my scores on the price.
£50 for what we just experienced. What are your ratings?
Do you know you sound like that guy off MasterChef?
Greg Wallace.
not the bold one, the other one. Because he talks like that. The Australian one.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm alright with that.
I didn't mean it in a complimentary way, but anyway, I didn't mean it in an insulting way either.
Go on. What was your verdict?
The passion fruit didn't really do anything for me. So I'm going to say 4.
4. Okay.
I was debating a 3,
3. Blimey, that's really quite
but
drastic.
I have to emphasise the fact it's not anything to do with the quality of the
No,
dessert.
the craftsmanship that's gone into those desserts is quite
That's
something.
purely personal preference. I just don't really like passion fruit, and I knew that when I bought it, so I don't know why.
There were 2 other ones, but they had sold out. I think there were 2 other ones.
Yeah, there was a rhubarb pavlova, and
Apple.
there was a red apple one.
Yeah. That red apple one sounded really good, but unfortunately they didn't have any.
So anyway, that we'll go for. The peanut one, I'll probably go with a 7, and the hazelnut one, I'll probably go for a 9. Yeah, for a 9. Yeah,
Why not 10?
that's a good question.
Price?
No, because I won't base it on the price. Because I really, really liked it, but I've had some really good creme brulees in my time that I class as a 10.
Okay.
And I know it's a totally different dessert, but like I've had some creme brulees and I'm like, wow, I've never had anything as good as this in my life.
Okay.
And I didn't quite feel like that about that, although it's very good, very close. Very different.
Speaking of creme brulee, I do have my creme brulee donut as well as pistachio donut, but there's absolutely no chance I can have those right now because I feel a bit sick and we've got dinner shortly. Very quickly, because I didn't actually tell you guys what we thought of the London Dungeons, I really enjoyed it. I will say, again, I'm not trying to be Mr. Billy Bigman, but I didn't find it scary at all. Did you? There was one bit where I heard you jump and swear. But
Yeah,
don't get me
just a
wrong,
couple of
there was bits where I felt quite uncomfortable when you'd walk past somebody and they'd just be staring at you. I found that a little bit awkward and uncomfortable. But it didn't really scare me too much. But what I did really enjoy about it,
The actors were very good.
the actors were really good, especially their accents that they put on and everything. They were fantastic. But what I really enjoyed about it was watching everybody else who was scared like go through it. There was a few key characters that were quite funny to watch throughout who kept getting picked on. And there was also, how old do you think that little girl was, bless her? She was
5?
probably 5 years old. Her sister went last week with her dad, and I think her sister had quite a good time. I'm assuming her sister's older than her. So she kept saying to her dad, please can I go, please can I go? Dad's going, I don't think you're going to like it, I'd rather take you to, was it Shrek's World?
Shrek's Adventure.
Shrek's Adventure, but the little girl's like, no, I want to go to London Dungeons. He takes her to the London Dungeons. Straight away, she's crying before we went in, wasn't she? Bless her. But she did manage to get through it all. So
She didn't cry as much as I thought she would.
she didn't know she did alright, but she was really panicky at the beginning. There were a few bits in it as well where it was just completely pitch black. So it was good. I enjoyed doing it. Money
Something different.
well spent. Right, guys. One last mention on these cakes. If you want to try it yourself, it is Cedric Grolet at the Berkeley Hotel. Is that where
Let's
it was?
just go with that, yeah.
Closest tube stop, I believe, is where we went, which is Hyde Park Corner, just a few minutes walk to the hotel. Go into the hotel, go past reception, and you'll see there's an enormous restaurant at the back. That's where you can get the cakes and try them yourselves.
This is an enormous.
I'd say it's quite a big restaurant.
It's
There's
enormous.
loads of chairs. Okay, there's a fairly large restaurant in the hotel where you guys can try it yourself. If you go there and try it, do leave a little comment. Let us know what you guys thought. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've not subscribed already and you'd like to do so, I would massively appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you on next week's vlog. See you soon.